In this video, we'll explore our user interface and menu system, which are designed to help you easily perform tasks and access features based on your access and privileges. When you launch our application, the menu will be displayed prominently at the top of the screen. It's organized into several categories, each with submenus, making it simple to navigate and locate the functions you need. The first category is Dashboard, which includes Compliance Dashboard and Financial Dashboard submenus. This section provides a summary of your company's safety and financial status. The Safety Dashboard uses AI-powered FMCSA mock audits and operational audits to highlight any items that require immediate attention, marked in red for quick identification. The Financial submenu offers various financial categories that will be covered in future videos. You can use this dashboard to identify fuel theft or track high-performing dispatchers or highest-earning drivers, among other features. Moving on, the Report category offers options for reports and data exports. Whether you want to stay on top of your company's information or upload it to third-party software or services, such as the FMCSA website, QuickBooks, or other platforms, you can choose one of the submenus under Reports and use the available filters to further refine your results. The next menu is Finance.Inquad. Under Finance, you will find Paycheck and Invoice submenus. The Paycheck submenu is where you generate a driver payment statement, which will capture the driver's fleets and expenses for the paycheck date you supplied. The Invoice submenu, on the other hand, is where you can manage invoices to your customers and brokers. You can perform multiple actions under the Invoice submenu, such as emailing your invoices with supplemental attachments such as confirmations and bills of lading, or changing your invoices state accordingly for invoices managed with third-party invoicing services. After the Finance menu, there is the Safety and Compliance menu, where you can access all safety and compliance-related information for your carrier. This menu includes several submenus, such as Document Compliance. Here, you can track expiring, expired, and missing documents to ensure that your carrier remains compliant with FMCSA regulations. Drug Test. This submenu allows you to keep track of drug and alcohol compliance records for your drivers. Employment History. This submenu enables you to track drivers' safety performance history and employment history, which are required for FMCSA compliance. Vehicle Maintenance and Inspection Records. Here, you can access records related to vehicle maintenance and inspections to ensure that your vehicles are in compliance with safety regulations. Traffic Violation and Accident Register. This submenu captures traffic violations and accidents related to your carrier. Driver Disciplinary Record and Preventive Maintenance Schedules. This submenu provides access to drivers' disciplinary records and preventive maintenance schedules to help maintain compliance with FMCSA regulations. The next menu is the Expense menu, where you can track all expenses related to your company and fleet. Under the Expense submenu, you can record expenses such as meals, internet bills, and other company expenses, as well as expenses that will be deducted from your driver's pay. Next is the Scheduled Expenses submenu, which groups all recurring expenses, making it easier to manage future expenses. For example, if a driver is no longer with your company, you can safely delete any upcoming expenses associated with them. Adjacent to the Scheduled Expenses submenu is the Import Fuel submenu, which allows you to upload external fuel transactions from your fuel card provider company. We support major fuel card providers such as WEX, TCS, RTS, Fleet Edge, and others. If your fuel card provider is not listed, please submit a ticket, and we will work to add support for them. Next to the Expense menu, we have the Fleet menu. Here, you can track all your fleet-related records such as loads, fleets, customers, and distance traveled. Moving on, we have the Import Mileage/Distance submenu. Here, you can manually import supported data to our system, which will be used for certain operations such as generating IFTA or scheduling preventive maintenance by distance traveled and so forth. If you're using one of our partnered ELDS, we automatically pull that data, making it even easier to track and manage your fleet. The Admin menu is located next to the Fleet menu, and it allows you to organize your carrier assets and perform administrative tasks. Within the Admin menu, you will find the Carrier submenu, where you can access carrier information for the carriers you administer under this account. The Fuel Card submenu is where you can keep records of your company's fuel cards, which is useful when importing fuel transactions from third-party fuel card providers. In the Vehicle submenu, you can track your truck and trailer information, including important details such as the VIN number, which is crucial for accurate data matching. The Dispatcher submenu is where you can list your dispatcher's information, which is helpful when adding fleet information and tracking performance. Next to dispatchers is the Contact submenu, which is a multi-purpose contact organizing tool that allows you to track any contacts as individuals or companies. Within the Contact submenu, you can keep records of companies such as alcohol and drug testing companies, ELD provider companies, fuel card provider companies, auto services provider companies, driver previous employers' contacts, or freelancers. Finally, there is the integration submenu where you will find our API integrated third-party services, which are mostly done via our API integration platform. Some of the currently supported companies include ELD providers, fuel card transaction providers, and other expense tracking third-party companies. Next to the admin menu is the driver menu, where we keep a record of driver records, documents, and any access and communication with our driver's app. Under the driver menu, we have the driver profile submenu, where we keep driver records and documents, along with important properties that we collected when hiring the driver, such as recorded violations from previous work and so forth. The more accurate information we gather, the more compliance data we will have. Next to the driver profile submenu is the implement application submenu. This is where we collect driver safety performance data from our driver app, which is an essential part of driver onboarding. Here, the driver can directly fill and sign performance history directly from our driver app. Next to the employment application is the uploaded document submenu, where drivers can upload documents such as their CDL, fleet information, expenses, and so forth, which could be further validated or integrated with our centralized document center. The final menu is the profile menu, which is where you can manage your personal profile, users, and billing information. Under the personnel account section, you can manage users and their permissions. For instance, if you plan to hire new employees in your organization, such as a safety manager or accountant, you can create a separate profile for them under the personnel account and provide them with the necessary access. Depending on the level of permission you assign to them, they will be restricted from interacting with certain areas of the system. For example, if you don't grant them access to the finance and accounting sections, they won't be able to view any financial information, reports, or the financial dashboard. You can also activate, deactivate, or manage their passwords from this page, making it easy to control who has access to your system.